Hi, I'm Miss V. Let's get crafty. So today we're going to make this candy corn. It's made out of just yarn and glue. Lots of fun, very cute. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera down so you guys can actually see what we're doing. Just want to make sure we're all the way in there. I think you can see everything. Okay, some of the supplies we're going to use. We're going to use just some regular Elmer's glue. Doesn't have to be clear. We have some painter's tape, some scissors, and I always have the picture of the supplies down in the comments so you're able to see that. And we're going to use some different colors of yarn. And one of the biggest supplies we're going to need is a coloring page. I chose a candy corn, and I just already cut it out just to save some time. Okay, so I have went ahead and taped it down to the table. Then we're going to put just some plastic. You can use saran wrap. I'm actually using a Ziploc bag. Like I said, you can use the saran wrap. The one that I made previously, I did do with saran wrap. So take the painter's tape and just tape down our bag here, or your saran wrap, whichever you choose to do. And I've just placed that directly over the actual coloring page. See, the coloring page is still down here. So, because we're actually going to put the glue on the plastic. So what I actually did when I made this one, I always like to make the craft in advance so I can work out the kinks for you. Take your glue and just kind of go around the edges of your design. Because I outline it, it just makes it a little bit easier for me. You can outline it with whatever color. We did do pumpkins, we did a ghost, and the kids at Aero Lab will be doing this craft this week, so I wanted to make sure to get some instructions out there. Okay, so we're just going to take our yarn and go around the craft all the way around. You see we got her on there. Just snip off the extra. Now, this is the white, so go ahead and keep it in your hand. You can kind of tap it down. There you go. So just put some glue on this white up here. You can spread it around. I'm just going to drop it in here. And then take the white, and you guys are just going to drop it. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're just kind of making it a little abstract. So we're going to need some more white yarn. Now remember, you can let this dry and then actually come back in and put some more yarn. I actually did. I did 2 or 3 coats on that one that I've already finished. So just kind of drop it in. Make sure you get around the edges. Okay, looks like it's good for now. Like I said, after it dries, we can always come back in and add some more. Okay, so we're going to take our next color, which is, I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but it is so much better to come out of the end of the yarn. See this one? It wraps around and it always gets tangled. But if you come out of the end of the yarn, it actually makes it so much easier to get the yarn out. And you don't unravel it and keep the paper on so the yarn stays. Just a little tip. I'm a crocheter too, so work with yarn quite a bit. Okay, so we're just going to drop the yarn in, or pardon me, drop the glue down in here. We are going to drop the yarn too. So the next color I'm going to do is orange. And like I said, just going to drop it all in here. And we'll need more. Okay. So just dropping her down in here. Here we go. There is no rhyme or reason. Just going to have fun with it. It's the first time you can just kind of be scribbly. Looks like scribbles. And remember, when it dries, it does look like that. And you can tell it will get some substance after you do a couple times. So the third color we're going to use is kind of this yellowy orange. It's kind of what I had in my craft supplies. I try to use what we have on hand. Same with you guys. May not be the perfect yellow I wanted, but it'll work. So let's take some off. And you remember, this one is actually one that I got at a secondhand store, so they had already wrapped it like that. Okay, so just come in here and drop her in. Okay, and more See, I got glue on my fingers, so the yarn is not wanting to come off my fingers. Okay, so we're just gonna drop her in there like that. Okay, so obviously this won't be all that I put on here, but we want to let this go ahead and dry a little bit so that we can come back and do some more. As you notice on this particular one, finished, I did outline it in black. You don't necessarily have to do that. I put squiggly eyes, and then I used the smile that was on the paper. You guys can actually cut the eyes off and the mouth and just glue those right on top of it. So it'll come out eventually like this. And this is one coat. I did a second one, and then when I did the second one, I just kind of did the glue on top of what I already had and just kind of went back in there and did a second coat. So this is actually about 3 coats. I just wanted it to have some substance so that when it hangs, but you can tell it's pretty sturdy when they dry, and it should be dry overnight. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Back up here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know we are into Halloween crafts right now, and soon we'll be coming up onto Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and make a new friend. Be kind. I will see you guys next time. Better?
Yeah.